What is up, you revolting wiener gobblers? I'm McStud, and welcome to the McStud Show. And yes, by saying wiener gobblers, I'm saying you guys like hot dogs a lot, okay? But first, before getting anything else, a tasty beverage. An ice cold Busch Latte, or a Busch Light. Cheers, friends. Oh, You guys know how I love a light Busch. Right in my mouth. Then you guys would know that I'm lying, because I like a large Busch. So large, in fact, that it creates a bulge in your underwear to where it would be questionable if you had something down there, ladies. So the bigger the bush, the greater the brush burn. Remember that, fellows. Fellas. This is my video where I don't say any bad words. So it's like 10-year-old McStud coming out because I don't want to get in trouble for cussing. It's getting spanked is no good from your butthole parents. They're just stinky, smelly buttholes with boogers in their nose. Dang it. Anyways, I know it's September. The other night I got to thinking. Oh, and if you hear that calming music in the background, it's on because it calms me. And I'm doing this video because I believe the very first game of the NFL season has just started. And I need to get out there and watch football. I've missed my football, I love dudes, big old muscular dudes out there sweating and playing with balls, trying to get their tight end to score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So many wide receivers. But anyways, it's September, but why do all the country singers pronounce July as July? I think that's just a little obnoxious, if you ask me. There's no reason to pronounce it July. Just pronounce it July, like normal. July, because if that's the case, I'm going to start pronouncing August differently and weird, like August. Because I'm country. August. It ain't August no more. Frankfurt. It's stupid. We bunch of what's a good word to use? Try not to use my horrible vocabulary. Got to use something good, like armpit sniffers. Stinky armpit sniffers. Who just sit back and drink a bunch of butt juice. Because that's gross. Smelly heads. Man. You know what? Saying July like that, it's like, it sounds Hispanic. You got one of your Hispanic friends. You guys are talking. And you're trying to tell him a fib, and he's like, no, July. You Julying. July. That's exactly, just pronounce it normally, please. And don't make fun of other, people's way of speaking, because it's just rude. It's so rude. We don't get rude in here at the McStud Show. We get happy, and we play with things attached to our bodies, because that's our happy place, for our happy spot that makes happy things happen. But we want to be happy. And that got me thinking too about depression, because, I went through a nice bout of it, and it's horrible. It really sucks, really bad. Some people, they just can't handle it. They end up taking their lives, and it just sucks. It's really sad. And, I just wanted you guys to know that you can get through it, because I did suffer through depression once, Then I learned what a BJ was. And after that, I was still depressed, but I was depressed with a sore throat and jaw. And it occupied my time and didn't let me think about how depressed I was because I was in pain in my throat. It was like having a sore throat, like strep throat, where it hurts to swallow, kind of like, every woman ever when they're giving a BJ. It hurts to swallow. I got a headache. Or something like that. I don't know. You guys are silly. Man. Stuff like that. I just remember it used to make my Aunt Judy make chocolate in her undergarments. Just a whole bunch of chocolate, And then she would have to shower because she was all sticky and messy. I'm like, what happened, Aunt Judy? She's like, well, I made chocolate in my undergarments. I'm like, why can't you make chocolate on a table? Or in a jar? Or in some cookies? Or brownies? Why does it have to be in your pants? That's not where I like my chocolate. I like my chocolate in my mouth. Now, if you could transfer the chocolate in your pants to my mouth, then we'd be okay, Aunt Judy, Anyways, I loved Aunt Judy. And she made the best biscuits and gravy. They were super. They were really cool biscuits and gravy. And delicious too, and I used to watch her make them, and my Uncle Rick would help make the gravy, And Aunt Judy would come in when my Uncle Rick was there at the counter, and she would just start tugging at my uncle's little gravy maker over and over, just tugging on the little guy, Make the gravy, she said. Make the gravy. And then all of a sudden, she kept doing it till there was enough gravy built up to spew out. And then my uncle would say, I'm making the gravy. And then he would pour his gravy all over the biscuits, And it was really delicious. It was hot, fresh, gooey biscuits and gravy. And we'd throw some sausage on it too. So it'd be sausage, biscuits, and gravy. Sausage, gravy, and biscuits, however you want to pronounce it. But yes, Uncle Rick and Aunt Judy, the amazing sausage and gravy makers. Anyways, they're not buttholes or butt faces or turd knockers or turd smellers or stinky butts or fiddle fondlers or shorties or shrimps or poop faces, little wieners, stinky breath, turd throwers, butt sniffers, giant butt sniffers. Ugh. Anyways, you giant butt sniffers. I'm gonna jump off here and watch some football. So I'm McStud. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing Thursday, and I hope your Friday is an amazing start to your weekend. Deuces, friends.